In ancient India, there used to be the concept of Gurukul, a school in a faraway place, often in between a forest, where children used to be sent for their schooling. A guru, a master, used to take the lessons. One day, while a master was taking his lessons, he found that there was a child looking quite lost, looking as if he did not understand anything. The master went up to him and tried to explain whatever it was that he had taught the class again. However, the child looked as confused as ever. The master attempted an explanation yet again, but the child seemed to not get anything that the master was saying. The master got angry and asked the child to show him his palm. The child put out his palm and the master looked at it and said, "Son, I think you should go back to where you belong. Go back, do some field work, do whatever it takes, but school is not meant for you." The child was taken aback and mustered the courage to ask the master, "Why, sir, would you want me to leave school and go home?" The master said, "Look at your palm. You have no study line." In the meanwhile, he called another child and compared this child's hand to the others and repeated his words, "Look at your palm. You have no study line." The child, who had no study line, pulled out a knife from his pocket, which he used to use to cut wood, and cut his palm and showed the master, "Look, sir, I've made a study line." The master was aghast and tears began to well up into his eyes. He hugged this child and told him, "I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have pre-decided that study lines is all that it takes to make a person. I think if you put in effort and dedication, and with my tutoring and teaching, you will become a very successful student." This student went on to become Maharishi Panini, the great grammarian. What is it that we can learn? That today, when we get preconceived ideas about whether we are good at math, whether we have study lines, whether we have success lines, what have you, they somehow tend to become self-fulfilling prophecies. Here, a young child chose to not listen to his master and in a way created his own destiny. Maybe it is time for us to start putting away all the things that people tell us about ourselves, whether it is how clever, how smart, or on the contrary, how unable we are, and instead ask ourselves that whether we would like to create our own paths towards the successes that we choose. Because at the end of the day, it's not the stars, it's not your lines, it's nothing, but it is the effort that you and I put into whatever it is of which we have some talent or capability that would determine how far we go. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button, please do share my video, and of course, feel free to write to me. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.